let's close that. So we'll do that after Southfield. Cool. Cool beans.
Cool beans.
It up at every level of baseball. I'm going to read all these, and I want you to see if you think that any of these qualify.
Okay.
Underrated difficult play. Unnamed texter. Pitcher throwing to second base on a double play. Stephen Madison Heights. Ground ball to the first baseman, spinning around to throw home for a play at the plate. Tucker Barnhart's throw to third to try and throw out Rizzo. The throw from first to home, that's from Curtis, another one on the torque. Ryan says the torque throw to the plate, yep. Unnamed texter bunts back to the pitcher. Unnamed texter throwing to the fielder instead of throwing to the bag. Scott in Chesterfield, Doug's question, bunt to the pitcher, and the pitcher tries to go to second to get the lead runner. Just get the out at first. Justin, my guess is who covers second base on a double play, specifically ground ball to the pitcher? Any of these?
There's a couple there that strike me. One was kind of an example that I brought up earlier in the show where I think it was Robbie Grossman that got hit in the back because the pitcher fielded the ball, but he was right on the line when he fielded the ball, and he has to throw it to the first baseman. He's got nowhere to throw it other than right at the base runner.
Yeah.
But I feel like they make that play plenty often enough. I think it's the play where the pitcher has the ball, bounce back to the pitcher, and he's got to throw it to second base. And they screw that up all the time.
70% of those throws end up in center field.
Yeah.
Swear to God. And the reason is we practice it with kids, and they screw it up 90% of the time. It is underrated difficult for a pitcher to spin 180 degrees and throw to the base with a moving target going to the base, a runner bearing down. It's the shortstop's play coming over to, his momentum's taking him towards first. And last night, when I became aware of how incredibly difficult it was to get kids to do this, I started watching at the major league level, and I realized they screw it up all the time.
Yeah.
It is. And it was.
Hey.
That was my boss's boss.
I think that is an underrated play where that pitcher tries to, even if it's not a bunt, if it's like a ground ball, bounce it right back to him when they spin 180 degrees, the ball's going to center field.
Damn it.
They pick it up, throw it into center field. Once we came aware of it, how difficult it was, so those of you that texted it in, 100%. I think that play, it screwed up all the time. And you've noticed it a bit too.
Yeah.
248-539-9797. Brad Galley, Channel 7, just tweeted out a picture from Comerica Park. Sunny skies, 57 degrees in climate. So it's going to be,
Yeah, the temperature's going to rise.
it's going to be a nice day. Hopefully big against 3,000. A lot of people have called us today playing hooky. Now, I did send the question off to Stone. Because, okay, what's behind this question? I was trying to figure out how likely it is to take a corner. But it's a roundabout way to do so. It's a really brilliant question. If he actually answers it. Sunday texter sent us a question, and this is what I sent to Stoney. Question from the listener.
It's Rick says.
Quote, when deciding
Don't get the overtime.
to target in a draft, do you even consider who might be available or what positions are deep in next year's draft?
I don't
Know
get
about the quarterbacks at the top next year. Many people say
Yeah.
don't draft a quarterback
Check
this year,
this
get one
week.
next year.
Did I get this week as last
And
week?
he says yes. And that might be insightful for them. Those of you who
Listen,
pass on anything but I like it.
I worked half a day on Friday.
Because it's kind of the number one.
Yeah, that's what I get paid this week.
Well, and the thing is, we talk about it
Southfield, but then we'll probably head back out this way. There's a bunch of jobs out.
So it also pertains to this
That
year's
we're
draft,
having
because
to
they're
scout
saying
out
last
around
50% to get defense
Highland.
what they feel like they have to reach that.
Up that way,
If
that's
you
the
want to trade up for Will
Waterford.
Anderson, then that for a quarterback would be easier.
We got a lot of
248 539 97
just off of
Let's get back to
Cool
the
Lake Road, just off of King Arms Road.
Matt and Warren, you're next. Hello, man.
Yeah, I almost gave Rick a King Arms Road.
Hey, Matt. Hey, Matt.
Yeah, right.
Got some business here, Matt.
Me too.
Matt, are you there?
Matty!
No. I have to.
You've been there for 22 seconds.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Hey, I'm down here. I'm trying to find a parking spot. It's absolutely slammed. My
Alright.
son is studying college today. My oldest is studying high school. We're in that reverse order.
Yeah, Rick had
And
to go.
we've kind of been
Wasn't
kind of growing up with
emergency,
safety. So
though. It was
this is
casual.
something we're looking forward to watching Cabrera hit the big three
And then I
times.
started making,
Yeah, so were you planning this for a while?
and then I started making fun of us.
We've been taking for two,
How
but there's
when he
three of
does
us
when
going
it's
to
an
take one up
emergency, he
yesterday.
goes,
And
hurry, 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 hurry!
we decided today would be perfect to just do off school and work. We're really excited to be down here and kind of a coming of age. He's been a big part of how I relate to my kids.
All right, I better let you go. He's
Both
filming.
together,
He's
worked out
looking
some things.
irritated.
So we're really excited to be here.
Well, have fun, Matt.
Kind
Hopefully.
of a coming of age story for us.
Yeah, you said you high school and college?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I have a daughter. She's going to be staying at home today. Not interested, but the
Alright.
boys we've grown up on Miggy. Just a class act. We've been here before. Maybe sometimes we bring a pail of signed balls out. Just a super, super likable guy. Kind of in the line of Gordie Howe with the city here.
That's pretty cool.
Have fun. Enjoy with your kids. 248-539-9797. All right, before we get to this, AJ Hinch joined the morning show. We talked a little bit about Miggy getting thrown out yesterday, going from first to third in a frustrating second or third inning. I can't remember which inning it was, but the Tigers were down a couple of runs. They had a runner on third. Miggy was out first. Candelaria was on third. Nobody out. Victor Reyes singles to right. And Miggy, Candelaria scores. Miggy tries to get from first to third. And gets gunned down. Just gunned down. Here is AJ Hinch's take on Miggy trying to get the extra.
I think he's going on his own, but I'm not sure why is the right word because of the result. I mean, they had to make a pretty long throw. Stanton never plays right. He plays back on the ball. I think the fact that he play at third, it's a bad result. I still appreciate the
I know.
because, he would probably be a
Phil.
if he was there. So, I just, sometimes I think when they don't go your way, we can't
Arlene,
automatically
delete
raise the
that we can do after the Southfield. Cool.
by, like, a fingernail at second base.
And after the Cedar one, Highland, we'll do these ones and those and Bloomfield. Because I know I'd like to work you like a dog.
Man, it's such a small margin for error there. It's not as if maybe he was thrown out by 10 feet. We're sitting here going, oh my God, why did he go?
I know I'd like
That ball
to
ricochets off of him. If he saves
make
by an
you
inch,
do all the
we're
less.
talking about having aggressive base
Work you
runner
like a
at 39 years
dog.
old. So it is a matter of perspective. I don't want to ease off the gas pedal. We play base to base. We do not have the firepower that the Yankees do, as the example, in terms of power for us to always play catch up. So we're going to be on this edge of aggressiveness and even over aggressiveness in our brand of baseball.
So, look, everybody loves the term put pressure on the defense, right? You don't put pressure on the defense by
Okay.
never trying to take an extra base. You don't put pressure on the defense by never trying to steal.
Real quick.
If you're going to put pressure on the defense, you got to make them make a play. Giancarlo Stanton has played 5 games in right field this year. So that's actually quite a bit. Now, leading up to this season, he hasn't played much in right field the last few years. It's not his spot.
That's usually Judge plays right.
And so they put pressure on a guy to make a play. He made a play. Miggy didn't get the best jump right away. They showed the replay from the right field camera. You could see kind of waited, but
Well, the ball was hit softly to right field. But Biggie's rounding second before Stanton even has it. So it looks like he's got a really good shot of making it. But to your point, if he'd got a better jump, he clearly would have made it. But It was close. It was real close at third base. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me. And I appreciate all the explanation that he gave. I get more upset if he's going to run through a stop sign at third base. That's when I'll get upset. The third base coach has his hands up saying stop and make him run through it. Then I get upset. But I'm not going to get upset if he's trying to go first to third on a base hit to right when it looks like he's got a great chance of making it.
All right, next up, bullpen's been a bit of a nice surprise. AJ Hinch talking about his relief arms.
Just a couple guys maybe just narrow these down.
Hinch joins us on the Stoney and Jansen program. Well, that's not what that is. Do we have it or no? Doesn't sound like we have it. All right, so we will come back and play that for you.
We'll effort it.
Meanwhile, Miggy was just asked about the 3,000th hit in the clubhouse before the game, and he told a joke. We'll get to that today at 12:45. Carson Anderson, 97.1.
What makes mulch so lovable? The texture? The smell? Well, it's not just people that love mulch. Your plants do too. Retaining moisture, regulating soil temps. It's the whole package. Guess the real question is, what's not to love? Stop in today for a special buy of Scott's Earth Grow and exclusive Figaro wood mulches, 5 for $10. It feels like spring savings at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Protect your vehicle's engine with Syntec and O'Reilly Auto Parts. Syntec Premium Full Synthetic Motor Oil is formulated for today's engines to dissipate heat and friction and reduce wear. Right now, get 5 quarts of Syntec Full Synthetic and a MicroGuard Select filter for just $33.99. Try Syntec today, exclusively at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts. This Odyssey.com Sports Minute is brought to you by Jeff Glover and Associates.
Well, let's take a peek.
Amendolara with your Odyssey Sports Minute, sponsored by Athletic Greens. One scoop of AG1 has 75 multivitamins to help you start your day off right. Go to athleticgreens.com/CBSSR. If this is indeed Jay Wright's true retirement, no NBA comeback, what a career.
Don't worry.
4 Final Fours, 2 national championships, and the single greatest era in program history. This is Eamon Amendolara.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Message data rates may apply. If you are a man over 40, listen up, because this could impact how much you're getting done during the day and at night. The harsh reality is, once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. Here's the good news. Nugenix, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC, has changed the game again for men over 40 with Nugenix Total T, their most powerful man-boosting formula ever, and guys all over America are raving about it. Jeremy P says, this is the best product I found to raise T levels. I plan on using
I'm
the
good.
product for the
Good
rest of
for
my
now.
life. And how about Shane D? He says, I had no drive and was tanked out at the end of the day. After 3 months, my energy level is through the roof. I work out like most 19-year-olds. I am 47. Guys over 40, you need Nugenix Total T. And right now, you can get a complimentary bottle. Just text BICEP to 321-321. It's the #1 selling free testosterone booster at GNC. But you can only get your complimentary bottle by texting BICEP to 321-321. That's BICEP to 321-321. Text BICEP to 321-321.
Products and statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or illness.
Dealing with a dead battery? Head to AutoZone, America's #1 battery destination. They offer free battery testing to help you know if you need a new battery or not. Or if you're in need of a fresh charge, they can help with that too. They've got reliable replacement batteries starting at just $69.99. And they're the only place you can find proven, tough, Duralast batteries. So next time you're having battery trouble, head to AutoZone.
By now, you know that sound. It's the sound of the Home Depot. But what about those sounds? Those are the sounds of Bosch's Quick Ice Pro, the industry's fastest refrigerator ice maker and bottle fill technology for hands-free, customizable water options, making this the sound of savings on top brand appliances. The Home Depot. How doers get more done. Save on Bosch refrigeration now with spring appliance savings at the Home Depot. Valid April 21st to May 11th. U.S. only. Gas rate extra. While supplies last. See store for details.
Your happiest spring starts with Lowe's, because SpringFest is happening now. Start gathering and grilling with friends and family for less, with $50 off the Charbroil Performance Series 5-burner gas grill, now $249. And then get everyone together around our 7-piece dining sets starting at just $7.68. Stop by Lowe's today and create a season full of togetherness and sizzle. Lowe's, home to any budget, home to any possibility. Selection varies by location while supplies last. About 4/21 through 4/27.
0% financing on a certified pre-owned Lincoln from Varsity Lincoln is a home run. And with a complimentary 6-year, 100,000-mile warranty, every Varsity customer is a winner. See Jerry Law at Varsity Lincoln in Novi at varsitylincoln.com.
Necessary Roughness with former NFL lineman TJ Lang and John Jansen. Download it today on the Odyssey app.
Asked about getting 3,000 a day, and his response was, I think I'll
got Cedar added, so I'll add the rest when we get up there.
What?
Cedar
if you did,
is the one I added.
It would be unbelievable.
And I'll add the rest when we get up there.
You'd be halfway there.
Cool.
Triple prediction.
Never sell anything short. He can do anything.
I don't know if he when he didn't get that triple with the ball scooted under the glove of the White Sox right fielder, I can't remember who it was. I don't think it was good.
Well, he was just stopping at second, right? He didn't get thrown out third.
No, but that one should have been his triple. That ball got under the right fielder's glove and rolled towards the corner. Now, maybe not quite enough. I really thought he should have had the triple.
Ye of little faith.
Ye of little faith. You're right. I do not think the Gators' bold-ass prediction that Miguel Cabrera will have 2 triples this year is going to come true. All right, as promised, this is A.J. Hinch talking about his surprisingly good bullpen.
Yeah, we've been good. I think that there's been some opportunities opened up with Funk being down and Cesaro being down, and obviously the guys have stepped up and done it well. We had to use too much bullpen the other night when Alexander came out after 40-plus pitches, and Ronnie Garcia gets hurt, and so they've been tested a little bit. I've used a couple guys maybe a little more than I wanted to, but man, they've responded. Joe Jimenez has been very good. Michael Fulmer got put in a tough spot last night, kept us in the game. He's been very good. I haven't used Soto quite enough, but Jacob Barnes, who was one of the last guys to make our team, we probably undervalued him a little bit in the spring, in the shortened spring.
All right, got it.
But man, he's been good coming in some tough spots. So I like the look of various arms I can bring out. They all do something a little different. Joe Jimenez, high fastball, Jacob Barnes, nice cutter. Michael Fulmer.
Hello.
Mike? Hello?
Been a real find for them. We'll see how it plays itself out. Bounced around.
I hit the wrong button, and then I gotta try to get back to it. It's a pain in the ass.
30, 40 at bats.
All right, let's see how many south fields are they. One, whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. We should get those done real quick. Cool.
When the middle of the order gets hot, you start putting up a lot of runs. That's how it is in the league.
And they have not been hitting the ball particularly well
And then
so far this year.
head back to Cedar.
One guy has.
Yeah, and that one guy can get to 3,000 today.
If that's okay with you.
And if he does, hopefully it's part of a win, because we're kind of at an early season point. They can use the W.
That's
Tiger
the
baseball
plan.
coming up this afternoon. Enjoy the game, everyone.
That's
It's
the plan.
Tigers.
Chubby
And
Gus.
get one of the Yankees, and Miggy gets 3,000.
Curveball, hit hard out on the left field. Dim that for a base hit. Hunch may have a shot at clock. Here comes his roll. Don Wood lets it go, and he runs over three, and they got it.
The crack of the bat. There's a swing, and there's another drive to left. It's deep, and this one is good. Second home run by Gatto. Let it be scored. More of the crowd. Into a mob Cena. Walk-off winner. It's unbelievable. It's magic here in this ballpark. Love of your team. You Tiger fans are the greatest fans of all. No question about that. A 122-year tradition continues. This is Detroit Tigers baseball on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network. Brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan, committed to providing members access to care they need whenever and wherever they need it. From the Metro Detroit Buick GMC dealers broadcast booth at Comerica Park, let's join the voices of Tigers baseball, Dan Dickerson and Jim Price.
Hello again, everyone. Getting ready for the wrap-up of this three-game series. Tigers and Yankees. Yankees have taken the first two, but Miguel Cabrera really is the story today, Jim. He's one hit away from 3,000.
Well, this could certainly be a magical day. Everybody, not just Tiger fans, everybody looking forward to what the big man can do. We know what he can do.
Miguel Cabrera with 3 hits in the game last night. Jordan Montgomery is the opposing starting pitcher today for the Yankees. Tigers will counter with Michael Pineda making his first start in the Tigers uniform. Stay with us. Our conversation manager AJ Hinch coming up next on the Detroit Tigers Radio Network.
PointsBet is your home for live in-game betting. Get more live bets, more live bet types, more live cash outs, more live same-game parlays than ever before. It's time to elevate your live betting game with PointsBet. PointsBet is proud to be an official partner of the Detroit Tigers. Download the app today and sign up with code TIGERS to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. Once the game starts, don't just bet, live your bet life with PointsBet. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
Mercy Health Plus St. Joe's. Find access. A health system spanning 8 hospitals plus 327 healthcare facilities across Michigan, caring for more than a century. Find innovation, expert doctors, state-of-the-art technology, modern facilities, plus unparalleled compassion. From West Michigan to Metro Detroit, for every stage of healthcare across every corner of the communities we serve. As members of Trinity Health, find power in the plus.
A preview of today's game with Tigers manager A.J. Hinch. Brought to you by McLaren Healthcare, the official health system of the Detroit Tigers.
Yep, I'm here. Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is a lot of them we're not finding any work. There's like certain addresses we go to where it gives a specific address, and either there is no building there, there's no nothing there. One was just woods, and could not find any work near the area that my GPS said I should be. There's other ones where there was an actual address, and I actually went and knocked on the door to talk to the homeowner because I couldn't find any work, and they had no idea where any work had been done in their area. Now there was that Parkway one, which is the entrance to the Oakland County International Airport. It's just there was no specific address, but it's just basically a short street that goes to the front of the airport. I could not find any work anywhere near there. So I don't know if there's any list that you guys have that pinpoints where the actual damage is that would help us locate it. Already, is somebody throwing seed down on the spots? Okay. Okay, so I mean, some of the address I've gone to where I've searched the yard, and I did find where somebody put seed down and just threw straw on top of it, but I'm not even sure if that's the work that you guys did or if it maybe somebody else did. So I'm sorry, Ryan. So would you say that your work is always, or most of the time, near the electrical box? Or, because that's the other thing too, we're just searching everywhere trying to find stuff. 'Cause yep, in the yard. Okay. would be definitely helpful for our end. Yeah. Sure. Did you want me to just list off a couple? Okay, give me just 1 minute here to find a spot to pull